Well, the start of the year also signals the start of wedding season. Brides are in overdrive, poring over every last detail for their big day. Whether it's a small affair or a major production, we have the tips and tricks to make your wedding stand out in 2012. Here's Mina Ree.
This one.
Every bride wants to feel like royalty on her wedding day.
To have his jaw drop when I walk out.
Weddings have evolved. Here's a primer on how to inject wow factor in 2012.
This is a perfect example of bringing nature inside on a cake.
The cake is back with natural elements all the rage. You'll see them taking center stage with all sorts of sweet concoctions built around them.
So you'll walk into a wedding and they will have roped off the whole sweet table and it matches everything else that it is about your wedding.
Cupcakes are so yesterday. They're being eclipsed by the cake pop.
When we're talking about a cake pop, it's basically like a lollipop made of cake. They're the most delicious things you've ever seen.
Wearing a wedding gown in a non-white hue was until recently considered a pretty radical move. But this season, expect to see brides decked out in a variety of tones. Call it the Kate effect. Thanks to the wedding of the century, sleeves are back in. And it's all about the lace. If you don't want to commit to the look all night, make it a bolero. Kim Ironmonger says this year it's all about one dress that can be worn in a variety of ways.
To do drama and coverage, and you do something like that as a shrug.
The simple sash is in, and it can be embellished too.
You have a different dress.
When it comes to the rest of the bridal party, think color.
We're talking about really saturated bright shades like aquamarine. Shoes are a great choice because typically they're hidden under the dress, right? So it's a nice sort of pop and surprise.
In place of the traditional veil?
Today, it's more of a modern look.
Okay.
This is just covering one eye, so it's very mysterious. So this would just sort of go here.
And more is more.
Now that is a bird cage. Have a look.
Oh! She wasn't kidding. She sold a lot of those. Brides looking to save a few bucks will be excited to hear that those tall, towering centerpieces are out, and in their place more modest floral arrangements and even vintage-inspired like teacups or old milk bottles that hold a few stems. So a lot of changes.
Nice, but I like that bird cage on you. Look terrific, yeah. Thank you, Mina.
Each his own.